Thank you so much for your time. And then, first of all, may I ask you, where are you from?
I'm from California, Orange County area, so Los Angeles. Yeah.
United States. What brought you to Japan?
I'm visiting my sister, but just tourism as well. I love Japan so much, so I wanted to come back again.
Okay, that's nice. Okay. You said you wanted to come back here.
Yes.
So, is this your second time or how many
This is my third time.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, third time in Tokyo. I just love it here so much. So yeah.
Your sister, you said, is working here.
Yeah, she works in entertainment, so.
Oh, entertainment. Oh my god, that's interesting. Okay. When was the first time you came here?
First time was in December of 2022, so a little over a year ago. And then I came again in January of 2023, so pretty recently. So yeah.
Okay, it's after the corona season.
Yes,
then,
yeah. Once Japan started accepting tourists.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, what was the first impression and this third time traveling?
I love it. I love the people. I think everyone is so polite, especially compared to the U.S. Everyone is so respectful and considerate of others. I love it. I love Japanese literature itself too, so that made me kind of want to come back. And just, I don't know, the city itself. I think there's so many things to do and there's so many different types of people. So yeah, I love it. I love the people. I love the architecture, everything about it.
Oh, yeah.
So winter the first time. Second time it was also winter. And then, so now it's the first time it's actually warm and I don't have to wear a jacket.
Yeah,
So it's been so nice. I've never been to this park before because it has been pretty cold in the past. So it's been so lovely just seeing everyone enjoying the park and enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
So how was winter when you came?
It was great. I mean, I brought a nice jacket, so I stayed warm. But I definitely like the spring more, seeing the cherry blossoms and plum blossoms bloom. But regardless, it was still really beautiful in the winter time. Yeah, it's nice that you guys have seasons here as compared to California.
Yeah, okay. Finally, 2022 you came here, right? So did you experience any culture shock?
No, I mean, it seems like other foreigners that I talked to, it seemed like they were a bit more shocked with the culture as varying to in the U.S. But I really liked everything here, at least as from what I'm familiar with. I'm only a tourist. I don't live here, so maybe it's a little bit different living here. But as far as the people, I enjoyed it much more. I guess it was a little bit shocking, feeling that you can leave your bag somewhere and it not being stolen or something like that. That's not really normal to do in America at all. With that, just how respectful everyone is, that was a little bit shocking because it's not quite the same in the U.S. I guess there was a culture shock just seeing how people treated other people here. But I loved it so much. It was such a nice change.
So you mean you kind of a positive culture shock? Positive.
Yes, most definitely. Yeah.
That's good to know. Okay. This is third time, so I think you've been to many cities, some cities in Japan. So
only actually Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. I've been to Kyoto twice, and then I just went to Osaka last week. So for the first time, yeah.
What kind of activity did you do in Kyoto, Osaka?
Let's see. In Osaka, I went to Universal Studios with some friends.
Yeah.
They wanted to go, so I went with them. And then we just walked around the main area and ate a bunch of great food. In Kyoto, we went to the Fushimi Inari Shrine at night, which was really cool because it was kind of empty. And just walked around Gion and ate, again, great food. So we didn't do as much as I would like because, of course, we were only there for 3 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so not enough time, but we still walked around the main parts. Yeah, I've been to a tea ceremony in Kyoto. I went to one last year, and that was beautiful. Yeah, it was amazing. I loved it so much.
And then by the way, do you like matcha, tea?
I love matcha. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So I had some great. I actually went to a tea house in Tokyo. I can't remember which park, but it was in Ginza, so that was really nice.
So you mean mostly US visiting Tokyo?
Yeah, I would really like to go to more places, especially more of the countrysides where it's more rural. But I think for this time it was more just convenient staying with my sister. I plan to go again to Japan in the future, so I would definitely like to go to other places. I feel it's so diverse here, so I would like to see more, definitely.
Okay. Mostly you stay in Tokyo, so what do you like to do in Tokyo?
I think the vintage clothing here is amazing. I just really love vintage shopping and thrift shopping. So like Shimokitazawa and Kanyama. Yeah, I love going over there. And I think the coffee shops in general, just everywhere are very cool. So I like going there. I've visited some great bookstores, especially Jimbocho. Yeah.
Bookstore, okay.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the majority of them are in Japanese, and I can't read Japanese, but it's still very cool seeing that. So I like that. And I mean, of course, the food, like every food place here is fantastic. So yeah, that's what I like doing.
Interesting. You like Jimbocho, but did you buy some like books there?
I did actually. Yeah, I bought a few books. Luckily, there was a good foreign section, and then I went to I think it's a chain bookstore in Japan, but I went to one in Shibuya. I can't remember the store, and yeah, so I bought a few books here, which has been really great.
That's interesting. But the book you bought is like English or Japanese?
It's in English, but it's by Japanese authors. Yeah, so I haven't I'm a literature student in college, so I have an interest in Japanese literature. So it is in English, it's translated, but all Japanese authors. Yes.
Maybe Haruki Murakami or something.
Yes, I've read Norwegian Wood. I liked that. Also, one of my favorite books is Life for Sale by Yukio Mishima. That was a really great book. Miyako Kawakami. She's a contemporary author right now. I also bought, I think it's Yunsuri Kawabata, Snow Country. So yeah, I love all Japanese literature. Yeah.
You know a lot of Japanese, how can I say, author.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. Oh my god. What did you buy this trip? Like souvenir, anything?
Okay, I bought 3 books so far. And a few pieces of clothing. I think, 3 pieces of clothing in total. I've actually been very good this time around. I still wanted to go to a Ghibli store because I love all the Ghibli movies. Last time I went to the Ghibli Museum in Mikata, I think, and that was amazing. So I bought a lot that time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I think tonight or the next day before I have my flight, I'll hit some of those shops. Yeah.
You went to Mitakano, like Ghibli Museum.
Yes, yeah. I love Hayao Miyazaki and all of his films.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I really wanted to go to the museum, and it was so much fun.
There are many Ghibli movies, but what's your favorite one?
Okay, I love Howl's Moving Castle. I think that one's so great. I did see the short film at the Ghibli Museum. It was called, I think it was Boro the Caterpillar. And that was so cute. I loved that one so much. But I think I loved Spirited Away as well. I love all of them so much. But I still think I always return to Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have a favorite one?
Oh, of course. I love Mononoke, Princess Mononoke.
That's the one that I haven't seen yet. I think I've seen all of them except that one. So I've wanted to see that one.
You have to watch it.
Yeah, I've heard the best things about it. Yeah.
You like Howl or what?
Yeah, I think I just like the storyline. I think it's very cool. I love how Hayao Miyazaki portrays different spaces in general. Like just the castle itself. It's kind of not fully discovered, and like there's just so many different spaces in it. So I really like that. I mean, of course, I love Howl. He's a very likable character, of course. But I don't know. I really liked the storyline and how the relationships were built there.
That's interesting. Like many Japanese famous people influenced you, like author like Yukio Mishima or Haruki Murakami or Miyao Hayazaki. You have like some connection with Japanese culture.
Yeah. I don't know. I've read a lot of different. I read a lot of literature and translation, but I think I started reading more Japanese literature the first time I came because I like to read and be more surrounded in the culture when I travel somewhere, and I just fell in love with all of the literature here. So I feel I don't know, I really enjoy it as compared to other I guess literature and translation. So
if it's okay, could you show me your favorite picture that you took in Japan so far?
Yeah, let me find one.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, well, this one, it's of me in between the Fushimi Inari shrines. Yeah, that was very cool. It was really cool going at night because I have been before, but it was, of course, very busy. So I don't know, just in between the shrines, that was very cool, or the Torii gates. This is another one, just also there. It was completely empty, which was so cool to see. And I'm a fan of liminal spaces, so it was cool to see just that isolated. This one was taken today. I don't know, just seeing. So I actually went here yesterday with some friends. I decided to come back today because I don't know. I think it was just so beautiful to see everyone together and so happy and lively. So I really like that picture because you can see everyone together. And yeah, I don't know. It just makes me so happy. And then this one was taken from I think the first time I went. It was the Natsume Soseki Museum.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So he wrote. I know. I wanted to read I Am a Cat for the longest time. But a lot of my friends have read his work, and I know he's like one of the most like foundational writers from like the earlier periods. So I wanted to just see that museum, and it was so cool. I loved the museum so much, and that was his library. That picture that was from.
Oh my God.
So it was very cool to see that.
That's
So yeah,
nice.
those are my favorite pictures.
You really like Japanese books.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I read most of the books that I read, at least for fun, besides in school, they are translated from Japanese.
Nice. Okay, cool. Do you have like any like future plan? What's your dream like?
Well, so I'm finishing my undergraduate degree right now in California, and I do plan to get my PhD and go to graduate school. For a while, I thought about going here and studying or having a focus on Japanese literature. So I would still like to do that. I don't know how possible it will be to go to graduate school here, but regardless, I do plan to go and get my PhD, and then hopefully I would love to come here at least for a little bit. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to speak more Japanese, because I hate coming here and not being able to speak the language. It makes me so sad. So in the future, I mean, I would like to go into academia and teach literature. But I think at some point I would imagine seeing myself here. I just love it so much. I love the people. I think it's such a beautiful culture, and of course I love the literature. So
like you mean like you want to live at some moment like here in Japan?
Yeah. I do love California, but I like it here a lot more. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
So at least temporarily, I would like to come and live here at least for a little bit.
Last time you came here, so like maybe you interested in more like Japan. That's why.
Yes, yeah. I don't know. I would just want to stay here for a little bit. I get so sad when I go back to the States because I just love it here so much, and I always have the best time if I'm alone or if I'm with friends. I love it here so much. So I would at least for a little bit. I would like to be here for a little bit longer.
This is the last question. Do you know some Japanese phrase or words?
I know a few. Okay, ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Konbanwa. Good evening. Let's see. What else? Sumimasen. Yes. Excuse me. Daijoubu. Okay. Oh my gosh. What else? Gomenasai. Sorry. Yeah. So very konnichiwa, of course. Very few. I tried to learn Japanese for a little bit just over an app, but I got too busy with school that I didn't have much time. But I think in the future I would like to take a class at my university for Japanese, because I don't know, I think the language is very beautiful. So
That's nice. Thank you so much for your time.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's so great.
Have you ever tried this?
Yes, I love those.
You like
Yes,
it?
I do.
So-
I love these so much. Yes.
Do you know how to say when you eat?
Oh, itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. Yes, yeah. I love that here. I love the appreciation for food here, and I think in America or in the United States, we can often be very wasteful. I mean that's just the general conception too. Like we have very big food portion sizes, but here, I don't know. I think there's so much appreciation that goes into like what you've made or what someone else has made food-wise for you. So I do love that. Yes.
Do you know how to say delicious in Japanese?
Oishi?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Oishi?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You really nice.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.